Hello and welcome to the status update of the Amadeus blockchain node written in Rust, and a lot of things changed since the last time. First of all, the peers tab got the active trainers, which means that the core and the runtime and the contract state that keeps active validators for the current epoch is functioning well right now. Here you can see that the block height is progressing. This is not the ongoing consensus. This is the catch-up process where the node queries the entries and consensus data from other nodes to update its contract state to the latest version. So catch-up is working pretty well right now. The entries are getting applied. We also have a small indicator on the right top. It shows up when the temporal height is ahead of the rooted height. So the temporal height is like a latest applied entry to the current contract state of the blockchain, whether the rooted height is like the finalized state that was signed by 67% of validators. Ideally, we want to have this the distance between these two as small as possible, so that the entries are getting finalized with the same cadence they are getting applied. Sometimes the temporal height can get ahead. That's why the indicator, the situation should get resolved automatically by the node internal machinery. Let me also show you another tool. It's like a supplementary tool that's called Amadeus Fabric Doctor. Fabric Doctor is a sidecar that can migrate the current running database and into the snapshot that can kickstart the node. So it will not have the full history of everything. It will have the smallest possible amount of data to kickstart the node. And let me just showcase how that works. So first of all, let me stop the node. Oh, and by the way, the logs got improved by like a lot. The runtime got implemented, the core functions well now. There was a lot of restructuring and reorganization of the node in the meanwhile. So to show the Fabric Doctor, let me stop the node first. So the node is stopped. And here we can run inside the Amadeus Fabric Doctor cargo run and run the migrate command where we put the database path. This is the database path my node is using right now. And let me migrate to 35 plus. Let's call this database like this. So the migration here went successfully, and let me delete the current database, copy the database, the migration snapshot we have just created. This is how we called it, and start the node again. And we can see the node started successfully. The handshake needed messages are because we were turning the node off and the other nodes kept sending messages, assuming that the node handshaked, and we restarted it. That's why the node needs to redo the handshake. These handshake needed messages will disappear very soon. And here we can see that the node is catching up. It already handshaked with most of the peers and continues the catch up process. So the snapshot works correctly. Everything is fine. Another bit of update that happened is the API update because the Elixir node has a lot of APIs that allow to query transactions, query balances, query metadata for coins and stuff. So current Rust implementation also supports it now, finally. And going back to the reorganization that happened, Right now, the node consists of multiple different crates that each has uh, its own scope of responsibility. For example, utils, Amadeus utils, has now the all of the auxiliary and needed packages with various basic functionality like compression, whatever is needed for the database, EX 3S algorithm that generates random numbers and shuffles data in Elixir, etc. And the runtime. The runtime is a reusable core that knows how to apply modifications to the contract state, knows how to apply entries, rewind entries, do the database transactions, and so on and so forth. And the node being the main user of these two crates, Amadeus runtime and Amadeus utils. And the node is the node itself that basically runs everything, couples everything together, does the communication between the nodes in the blockchain, so it all functions well. And let me also show another cool update that happened. We also have this Amadeus node, sorry, here, Amadeus node exposed as a crate. It will be getting more updates very soon. And we also plan to make the runtime and utils public, as well as make more granular. Make more granular separation between repositories so that they can be reused conveniently. So this is the node with the very first version, so don't be strict on it. Uh, and That was pretty much it in terms of the updates that happened. There was a lot of stuff going on with the structure, with the code quality, and with the core. Now, finally, most of the things are working. So the work that is going on now is more about polishing and upgrading the security, upgrading usability, and implementing tools to improve the interoperability with other blockchains to create bridges between Amadeus and other chains. Thank you.